Well, today we get to do something very special, something that has been a lot of work to get to this place, but we've come to the end and the beginning. Today we dedicate our new Glory to God hymn book. Last week we looked at some of the names printed inside of the old hymn books, and we almost liturgically carried them out of our sanctuary, and the new ones are in place. I'd like to invite you to open your hymn book. Just pull, if you've got one near you, pull and just see if there's a name there. Perhaps the hymn book in front of you has been dedicated in memory of a loved one, or perhaps in honor of a loved one, or to the glory of God. I'd just like you to hold those things in your heart as we go about the liturgy of dedication for our new hymn book today. Before we get started, I want to tell you who these folks are. This is members of the worship team who have been working tirelessly to get us to this point. I want to thank the worship team. I also want to thank some of our staff and volunteers who worked so hard to get us to this place today. And a special thank you to Elizabeth Harris, who would be really probably upset that I'm singling her out, but she made it her personal mission to make sure every one of those hymn books got a label and were labeled properly. And I'll let you in on a little secret. She worked so tirelessly on this effort and so many hours making sure the labels were done correctly and placed correctly that one night she went home from Oldstone and she had a dream that every one of the labels had been put in upside down. So you know how intense her labors were, so we do want to thank her for that. At this point, I'd like you to take out the dedication of new hymn book, Glory to God liturgy, which is an insert in your bulletin. And I'd like to invite Bob Hubert, our first reader in the dedication, to come forward.
Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for God has done marvelous things.
Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be glad, let the sea resound, and all that is in it.
Let the fields be jubilant, let the rivers clap their hands, let the forest and the mountains sing for joy.
Make music to the Lord with the harp and the sound of singing.
With trumpets and the blast of the ram's horn, shout for joy before the Lord who reigns.
Oh, sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord all the earth.
Lord, use our voices.
To you, O God, we offer our thanks and praise. We know that your creative power is the source of every good gift.
Today, we take
Take your
delight
voice
in the
and
special
sing your
gift
praise.
of these hymns.
Thank you for members of this congregation whose vision, energy, and resources have helped to make this new hymnal available for our use to your glory, O God. Thank you for all those who worked to create this song collection for your wider church, composers, poets, and artists, editors, publishers, and committee members. Thank you for the guidance of your Spirit in the many decisions required through long years of dedicated service.
Thank you for the gift of music that stirs our hearts,
Instructs our minds,
strengthens our spirits.
and sets our bodies in motion.
Thank you for old songs that keep us connected with saints and traditions from our past.
Thank you for new songs that create a legacy for future generations.
Thank you for songs from our culture that express our heritage in familiar melodies and rhythms.
Thank you for songs from other cultures that open us to a variety of ways in which your people offer praise around the world.
We thank you for the gifts of music and song through which creation has offered you praise and thanksgiving, confession and lament, prayers and petitions.
May this new hymnal inspire our own songs in times of joy and sorrow. Enable us to sing in one voice as your gathered people and to join in harmony with all who worship you.
By your grace, may the words and melodies shape our faith for years to come, and in ways that forever give glory to you, our holy God. Amen.